Hey there guys, welcome back. In this video let us see how to download and install and also how to run the Kali Linux in the M1 and the M2 or the ARM64 architecture. So basically the M1 and M2 are using the ARM64 architecture. So the CPU is way more different from the Intel 64-bit and the 32-bit or any other architecture. So to download the Kali, you can just go to the kali.org and over here you could see Apple M1, and this download this file also supports for the M2, so I can do a direct download. So I suggest you to go with the torrent download because the direct download takes a lot of time. Luckily the uTorrent is working in the M1 and the M2, so you can use the uTorrent to download the Kali Linux. So once you have downloaded, you could see the you can just go to the downloads directory. You could see the ISO file over here. So the next thing what we are going to do is download any virtual environment where we can open this box, Kali Linux, open this operating system. So over here you can see UTM is over here. So in this video we will be using the UTM, and there are currently there are three virtual environments. The first one is UTM, and the second is going to be Parallels, and the third is VMware Fusion. So out of these three, I like the VMware Fusion, but if you don't want to pay, then you can go for the UTM, which is like user friendly and it is for beginners. And the VMware Fusion has got a lot of features, and the free version has got the non-commercial use only. Yeah, in almost any VMware you download, it says that non-commercial use only. Yeah, it is pretty much known to everyone. So I like the VMware Fusion, so there will be a video on the VMware Fusion, so how to run Kali on the VMware Fusion. So I like the VMware Fusion environment, and I did work on that even in the Windows. So in the Windows we were using just the VMware. Yeah, we were using the VMware. So now we will be taking a look on UTM. So the UTM is also available on the App Store. So it is in one-time payment. So there is a two version in the UTM, there is paid and the free. So the paid version has got the optimization and it has got more features like the networking options, whereas even the free UTM has got a lot of features, and I suggest you to go with the free version, but the optimization is not kind of nice, which means that if you run the Kali Linux, it is kind of the letters are slightly blur, so that's the problem. So if you want to pay for the UTM, you can just go to the App Store and buy it. So if you want a free version, you can just go to mac.getutm.app, and this link will be in the description box below, so you can download it from there. So just click on downloads and just open the UTM. So currently let me quit this. Okay, it is over here. So once you open the UTM, you could see all of these. So you can also browse UTM. Currently the internet is not available. So let us create a new virtual machine and let us say virtualize, and now let's click on other, and now let us say browse. So now we are going to browse the ISO file. So over here you could see it is in the ARM64 architecture, and let us click on OK. Now continue and set it as 3 GB RAM 3072, which is more than enough for Kali Linux. And let us set this as the storage is going to be 25 GB, and let us create a directory where all of the Kali Linux the installation process will be saved over here. So I'll be creating it in the downloads directory and name it as Kali 2022.2. So once you have done this, just browse it and just click on the file you have created and click on open, and then click on continue, and just name of whatever you want to name, just name the virtual machine. So I'm just going to name it as Kali 2022.2 and click on save. And now what we are going to do is yeah, we can just play this. So once you play this, you could see there are different installation process. So I suggest you to go with the command line interface. That is the first option. So if you go with the graphical installation, many said that the graphical installation isn't working. Even my subscriber said that the graphical installation isn't working, so better to go with the command line interface. So just click on install. So over here, all of these are simple process, so you can do with the do it by yourself. So let us say English, United States, American English, and it is asking for the host name. Let us set it as Kali, and the domain name, leave it as it is, and just continue. And it is asking for the new username, just set it as Kali, and user for your account Kali, and the password is also going to be Kali, and retype the password is also going to be Kali. And it is asking for configure the clock, so I'll be setting it as Eastern. So once you have done this, the installation should be, the partitioning should be started. So over here I'll be just giving the first option, that is use entire disk and virtual disk. So it will be blocking 26.8 GB, and then let us say all file in one partition. So if you want to do some changes in particular directories, you can just separate the particular directories by just clicking on whatever you want. So I'll be going with all file in one partition. So over here, let us say finish partitioning and write changes to disk, and just click on yes. So over here you could see it is asking for the software selection. So if you want like more user interface and graphical things, you can select the genome by just doing space, so that you can select it. And also if you want the KD plasma, you can also select that, but I don't want that, so let us continue. So the installation, so it is installing the software, so let us wait. So over here the installation process has been completed, so let us click on continue. Now it will be rebooting and the installation process repeat on, so it goes on. So what you want to do is just close this and go down, and over here you could see CD/DVD and just clear. So once you have done this, now just play it again. Now you should see the Kali Linux booting up. So over here you could see the Kali Linux has started to boot up, and let's go in and just go to the root. So let's type Kali and Kali. Let's click on login. So over here you could see Kali Linux. So let us say sudo su, enter the Kali as the password, and now we are the root user. And also you can customize the Kali Linux by going to the settings over here, and you can just set the operating system whatever you want. So I'll just click on this, and it is Kali Linux, so I'll just set as the dragon symbol. And the system, so over here in the network option you got a variety of options. So you could see there are variety of options, and also you could select the random IP the MAC address, and isolate guest from host, and also there is a sharing option. So all these are very flexible. So the UTM is kind of very flexible, but it is not optimized for the Kali. And also if you want to download more boxes like from Kali, more boxes like out of Kali Linux, like Windows environment or the Debian, you can also do with the UTM by not doing in this way. So you can just go to the plus symbol over here. You can just click on this and download pre-built from UTM gallery. Just click on that. So the network is not available. So let me just turn on my net. So currently the Wi-Fi is not working. So let me just put my hotspot. So where it is, yeah. So let the hotspot turned on. So we have turned on the hotspot, and if you click on download the custom UTM, so over here you could see all the boxes. So if I want to download the Arch Linux, just click on open in UTM. So if I click on open in UTM, you could see the installation process. The UTM itself take all the installation process, and you just want to just play this, and the box will be live. And that's it. So let me just set the operating system as Kali, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, I hope this helped you guys a lot. So if it does help you, just give a like, and also sub to this channel will be really helpful for me, and I really love it. So thank you for seeing this video, and see you next video guys.